You're right, YouTube. Speak Mike without further ado. Retro. Been away for a while. Sort of been buying and selling, downsizing the collection, but also collecting other bits and pieces. And as you know, I've always been an avid +3 collector. So I've lost where I'm to with showing me collection, the +3 me pickups and everything. So I've just got an amalgamation of several pickups, and I'm just going to show you what I've been collecting for the +3. Cheers. So without further ado, let's get on with it. First up, this is crazy to find this in complete condition as well, which is Arnold Schwarzenegger's Running Man Spectrum +3 disc. This is fully complete, in nice condition. It has the poster, instructions and everything. I won't open it because I can pull everything out, but yeah, really nice condition. Not the greatest of games, but I've never seen this box. I believe I might have a spare disc of this as well. So yeah, all of these are untested at the moment. I need to clean and test them. So I've got one of my +3s back from Mrs. Bear, Russ's other half, and she's done some work on a Spectrum +3 for me. I will doing a video covering that as well, and I've had all the repair work done on that, including recapping, RGB mod, sound mod, etc. We'll do another video on that, covering that, so it'd be nice to get that out and start getting some of these games tested and played. Next up is another game. This is fetching really high prices at the moment on any system. So it is Rick Dangerous on Spectrum +3. Really nice to pick this up. I don't know what I paid for this. I'd imagine I'd paid around £50 for this. Now, Rick Dangerous on any sort of system, a full price release now, I'd say you're looking at between £70 to £100 on pretty much any system now. It's really gone through the roof. Unfortunately, this one does have a slight bit of damage. I don't know if you can see it there. It's got a dink in, and it's also a bit concave, but if we get the iron out, we might be able to iron that, the dip out of it. And other than that, it's really nice to have this on +3 disc, complete in box. So really chuffed to have that one. This next one, I couldn't believe, is really good condition. I'm not sure if this is supposed to come with a poster. It doesn't have a poster. It has the instructions, has the disc, and it's just in really nice condition, which is Barbarian 2 on the Spectrum +3 disc. I've never seen this before on Spectrum +3 disc. It is in fantastic condition, really minty. I mean, like, really minty. And then I'll spin it around because I've got it on the wrong way around. As you can see, it's just like it's just been bought in the shops. It's really mint condition. So I'm really pleased to get that one. And yeah, I was really chuffed. So we're going for the ultimate Spectrum +3 collection, I suppose. But I have got a lot of stuff that I might not play. I've got educational games. I'm going to be going through and testing everything. And once I've tested me doubles and everything, I'll definitely be selling the doubles on eBay. So, and this one here, this is just crazy. How often do you see this? I might have a couple. I don't know. But this is Scrambled Spirits on the Spectrum +3, and it's sealed. Brand new sealed. I don't know if you can see that there. It's brand new sealed. I think I might play this on an emulator to see if it's any good, because I'd quite like to break the seal and give it a play, but if it's not that good a game, I don't know if I should break the seal. Leave a comment in the comment section and tell me what you think I should do, because I think games should be played. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if this would have any value to anyone else other than me. It's a nutty +3 collector. There's a few of us out there. There's not many, but there's a few. Yeah, let us know in the comments what you think I should do. But Scrambled Spirits on the Spectrum +3, brand new sealed. That's crazy. And following on from that, we're down to the smaller size boxes. So the first one is Kickoff 2. And And that's another question for you guys. This is strange, sort of an original box that opens. I've put it in backwards actually. It sort of opens like that and closes. Now these boxes are starting to go yellow, but it's a cool original box and it's not damaged. So what would you say? Would you keep that original box? I've actually swapped it over with this one was more yellow, so I put the yellow one on Kickoff 2 on the old +3 disc. And I've got the other one here, if I just show you, which the clearer, sort of more, less yellowed one, I swapped with Saboteur 2, because that's quite a collectible game on the +3. So, as you can see, it opens like that. It's really weird the way they open. But I thought they're quite cool cases, and to have them not damaged is cool. But when they go yellow, because what I've been doing with a lot of these games, is the ones I'm going to show you now, I've replaced all of the cases with brand new cases. So anyway, we'll have a look. It freshens them up so much. So first one is a 5-star 3 on Spectrum +3 disc. Obviously, I'm going to be saying that a lot because they're all +3. As I show you, just open to prove I'm not lying, not telling porky pies. Yeah, I've got a feeling I paid quite a bit for this one. This might have been like, I'm not sure if this one or next one was like 40 quid. It's quite a lot, but I've never seen it before. So we've got Antrid or something, Iridium, Where the Exploding Fist, Spin Dizzy, Aliens, Starquake it looks like, and Tassetti or something like that. Tussetti. I know I probably said that wrong. You can see that on the back there. That's what is on there. Let me know what you think. I haven't played it yet. I'm going to give them a clean. I'm going to clean them and give them a test. So, next one. This is a pretty cool pack. Again, never really seen it on +3 discs before. So it is called. Is it a 6-pack? 6-pack volume 1. And it has Scooby-Doo, Split Personalities, which was Spitting Image. Shout out to Mr. Bads. He played that game when its first stars or whatever. 1942. That same Antrid again. Fighting Warrior, which I've never heard of before. So that'll be interesting. Give that a go. And the infamous Jet Set Willy 2, which is actually my logo on my channel. So, like I say, these new cases, they just spruce it up so much. They just like make them look like brand new games straight off the shelf. So that was cool. Next one. A game I've never played. This actually looks better, I think, on the Spectrum than on the Amiga. I've not played either, but I sort of just looked them up just to see what was what. This is called Butcher's Hill, and I think it's a sort of like multi sort of different sort of play styles on this. Got a feeling some of it might be like Cabal, and other bits, or maybe Operation Wolf across with Cabal or something like that. And it might have been a completely different game on the Amiga, but they're both called Butcher's Hill. And like I say, just again, just to prove I ain't telling porkies. It's got the instructions there. And the disc, the labels, gluers give up the ghost. There we go. I don't know if you can see. If it's focusing. Yeah, they might have to glue that one back on. It seems to be coming away. So that's the only problem with some of the Spectrum +3 stuff. Sometimes the gluers give up the ghost on the old labels. And again, another game I believe is actually better on the Spectrum than on the Amiga and on the Mega Drive. Again, I think I've seen one of these on the +3 disc, and that is Techno Cop. Now, I remember loving this on the Spectrum. Yeah, absolutely loving this. I remember it's got like a driving section where you drive to, you know, drug dens or whatever. You sort of got a bust, and then you shoot the people up, and yeah, and it sort of busts the criminals. So yeah, Techno Cop, really, really cool. Like I say, these brand new cases really sort of spruce them up. I think it was like 10 for like £14 delivered for these new cases, but I really do think they do make a difference. You know, all the old cases are all sort of, you know, got all sort of scratched up and misty plastics and that. And yeah, a new case definitely gives it a whole new lease of life. This next game was put onto me by Mr. Bads. He said, "Oh, have you seen this?" I said, "No." He said, "Well, Cyberline 2's on eBay and it's at a good price if you're interested in getting it." Cheers, Paul, thank you. And yeah, Cybernoid 2, what can you say? Great game by Houston. Always does the same sort of graphic styles, isn't it, Houston, with sort of Exelon, the Cybernoid games. All their games are very similar sort of graphics. But yeah, really, really pleased. Don't believe I've seen this before on Spectrum disc, but there it is. And it's got the instructions and everything in there, so it's 100% complete. Unless there's supposed to be a poster in it I don't know about. The next game I spotted in a bundle of +3 game. No, it wasn't just listed as Spectrum games. I thought, well, hang on, that's a +3 disc game there. And it's a game I really, really like. I do have it on compilation, but I'm just a bit of a, old fuddy-duddy when it comes to sort of having the games singularly rather than in a collection or on a compilation. There's another game like that. To chat with my friend Dave earlier, Retro37. If you haven't seen his channel, check it out. It's fantastic, much better than my channel. Really relaxing, really well edited, really well put together. But we sort of chatting about Ghouls and Ghosts on the Spectrum. And I've got it on +3 disc in a compilation, but there's one on eBay, but the guy wants 150 quid for it. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to pay that for it, but I want it in singularly, rather than sort of on a. I know it's just stupid, but it's collected, isn't it? But this game, I love this game in the arcade. My mum used to take me to play this when I was a little boy. We used to get on the bus and she'd take me to Weston. And I was allowed, because I didn't have a computer. Some of my friends had computers, but every now and again she'd take me out on the bus. And I was allowed to play the arcades, and she'd stand there with me, probably bored, watching me really loving it, playing these games. And this was definitely one of them, which is Rolling Thunder. Loved this game in the arcade, and I tell you what, it's a great conversion on the Spectrum. It's a really, really good. I think it's only like a 48k version, so I'd have loved the 128k version with soundtrack and everything, but it just plays just like the arcade. It looks just like the arcade without the colours. Yeah, it does have a bit of colour, but obviously there will be colour clash. And but it just plays well. It just really, really plays well. Again, another game, dare I say it, that is better on the Spectrum than on the Amiga. Very strange. But yeah, if you check out my mate Dave's Retro37, 37 Retro, sorry, I'll get it right. He's actually done a video on this, and I've never seen this on Amiga. It just looks like you're playing it in mud. And I'd wondered if you accelerated Amiga, would it make the game any better? But it probably just made the game crash. But it looked the part, but it just was really, really slow. But yeah, Rolling Thunder, one of my favourite games on arcade from back in the day. To play Rolling Thunder and Superman, the arcade game, I remember. Next one is one I'd always call X-Out, but apparently the correct pronunciation is Crossout. Again, on the Spectrum +3 disc. As you can see on the bottom, Spectrum disc. I picked this up, I think it's between 20 and 30 quid. Like I say, they're all untested. This is a very nice condition, though. That's quite a nice little sticker there, isn't it? I don't know if you see that Spectrum with the actual disc. It's like an Amiga disc, isn't it, rather than a Spectrum one. But again, you don't see this every day. There is someone on eBay who's got one now. I think they want about 40 quid for it. And it's nowhere near the condition of this one. This one's in really nice condition. Like I say, got it straight in a box protector. And really, really chuffed. And we got that. And again, I had many moons ago, probably a couple of years ago now, sold it to Ghost Revival. I was a bit gutted that I sold it. I've got a feeling I've got two of them now. And I've got a spare disc as well. So one of them will be going for sale. One of them probably be staying in the collection. And it is North and South on the +3. Again. But really chuffed to get this. It's all complete again. You got your disc in there. I can't believe how well this plays on the Spectrum. If you're interested, I've got a little video on my channel many years ago of it playing, and I was really blown away because I always remember this on the Amiga. Instructions and everything's there. It's all nice and clean. The box, everything's there. I think I got this for a fantastic price. I think I paid. I think I got this for about 70 quid, which, if you know, I sold my one to Poland. I believe it's Poland. I think it's just shy of £160, 155 plus postage. So I was really, really happy with that. And to get it back for half the price I sold it for, I'm really, really chuffed. And I've got another one as well. I think maybe paid 100 plus for that one. But like I say, when that one come up for a really good price, I sort of snapped it up. Now, the sort of piece de resistance on this video, I would say, I've got another disc of this, which is obviously disc only, and I've been after this for such a long time, and then I saw this come up. I got it for a good price as well. I think I paid about £70 or £80 for this, but this is the only one I've seen box come up before, and it is another great conversion on Spectrum. Love the arcade game. The Spectrum version is great. The music's great. The graphics are great. It plays just like the arcade. One of the best Spectrum arcade conversions, I believe, and that is Rastan. What a game this is. Absolutely beautiful. Really, the music, the gameplay, everything's one of the best arcade conversions on the Spectrum. A really lovely game. There's a disc there. Like I said, I do have a working copy of this as well. I'm hoping this copy works as well once I cleaned it and give it a test. And just let's open this up because it's just a really sort of nice cover, and it's got a few games advertised there. I just like that. Look at that. You can see the sort of enemies, and you know, just see Bob Wakeling artwork, I'd imagine, and you know, just absolutely fantastic. Never seen this on Spectrum, boxed with all the inlay and everything before or after. I've been collecting for +3 now for you know, at least 5 years plus, isn't it? And I've only ever seen one boxed, and I own it, thankfully. And I knew normally I'd remove stuff like this, but that's a boot sticker, $14.99. So someone was lucky enough to pick this up back in the day for $14.99. What an absolute treasure. And Spectrum +3 disc, just really, really chuffed for that. Right, YouTube, sorry I've been away for so long. I'm sort of getting me mojo back. I'm finding, getting back to me good old self. But there's, my next video is probably going to be another +3 video, which I bought a massive +3 bundle on eBay, and there's some absolute belters in there. So, well, until next time, we'll see you again. Cheers, YouTube. Cheers.